Hi lovely people. Yes, I have Oscar outside for a little while today. He really was the only one that was coming out his door. As you saw, I tried with Tess. She really was not interested, so I figured little Oscar can come out. Now he's trying to climb up on me. He's got his head stuck under my arm. By choice. Hey, by choice, Mr. Beautiful Silver Eyes that you are. So what have I learned? Intelligence. That's what I've learned from these guys. I know you would like to just toddle on off. Well, this may not be easy either. And I've had so many attempts at doing this video. And it's not going to be easy, I can tell you already. Tessa. Been good if Tessa would have come out, but she just did not want to. I know you want to go and explore, but just hang a little bit close to Mum. If you could, please. You just missed her. Let's go everywhere and anywhere today, and up somewhere and down somewhere, and okay. Intelligence, very smart, very clever, very quick to learn. And Archie is in the process. Oscar, sorry, I've been thinking of Archie too today, getting him out. Oscar has been learning at this particular point that outside is for toileting as well. So I'm in the process of teaching Oscar that, and believe me, they learn it, and my big guys have learnt it, and Oscar is getting bigger and is certainly old enough to start learning that this will be something that I will do regularly with him. The little dude that he is, and filming him is difficult, but smart, very very smart they are. Where are you going? He says, can I get up there? I really want to go up there, Mum, and check out what's up there. Will he figure out to climb the pole? I'm not sure, but I've got to keep my eye on him too, because he is one of the little ones, and off they go. Social. You know, I talk a lot about socializing your snakes, and once you do, and they become very, very used to you and who you are, then it just becomes, for them, you are someone. Oh, I know, you're clever, you're very clever, but you're not going to go into the springs, okay? I can't let you go into the springs, dude. You can go up that way and over. See, even the little ones can figure it out. Totally figure it out. But he can't get in because the net's there, but he can certainly go for a little wander around on top of the trampoline if he wishes to. I just don't want him to get into any of the... I know you think I'm going to stop you, don't you? Or I'm going to grab you. Still got his tail thus far gripped onto that trampoline, and I haven't got my book, and how am I supposed to remember in sequence of what I'm going to talk about? I really don't know how I'm going to get this video done, guys. I've been trying and I'm not having much success. But it is important to socialise your snakes. You don't want... They're all well and cute and wonderful and beautiful and all the rest of it at this age. And if they give you a little bit of a nip on your hand or whatever, it is no big deal. And, you know, nothing to worry about. And even when they're big, it's not overly you need to worry about it. But you certainly don't want to be bitten by a big snake. And Oscar is going to be a big boy one day. And, you know, socialising him for me is one of the most important things that I can do. And getting him very used to human and a human being around him. And they honestly do very much tune in to accepting and quite liking having human companionship, because in a lot of cases that's all they actually have is human to snake interaction, other than being on their own all of the time. And I think it's one of the most important things that you can do for them, apart from teaching them things, because, you know, I have said smart, it is important. And you're going to, I want you to, when you will, you can go in there. So I'll put my hand there so that you can't go into that particular thing, because not that that's overly hot today, and that's what I like about the black. It doesn't heat up as much as the other steel did. Hey, you. So that's the smart and the you and your snake really getting to know each other. And you do want a snake that is social and accepting of you. I don't want a snake that is going to constantly try and bite me because they fear me. I don't want them to fear me. So I do feel that is extremely important. Let me grab my book. As I said, I'm going to be doing 2 parts with this, because there's so much more to what I've learnt about them than just saying a word. You know, what's behind that word? Why do I see that, and why do I say what I'm saying? Now, temperatures even, and that's by the book stuff. There's, you know, so much information out there on what your particular species of snake requires. And I'm not going to say that it's false information and don't believe it. Absolutely go with it. But what I've also found is that not all of them particularly like the temperature that is stated for them. And I've learnt that over these last 11 years, that watching my snakes and them letting me know what it is that they like and don't like as being what temperature is acceptable for them. You know, if you see your snake constantly under the heat, then you know it's not hot enough in their enclosure. If they're constantly down the cool end, then you know it's too hot in too hot in their enclosure. So you do want to see them thermal regulating, though you're not going in there, dude. You've got plenty of play space out here, and I know that looks really interesting, but let's do it this way so Mum doesn't have to climb the ladder and go chasing you either. But I must say that he knows, you see, he knows there's something in there, and why can't I get in onto it? But yeah, I'll try not to get sidetracked here. But I have found that the temps aren't always exactly what the book says for them. I have seen them tell me what is them for them. And example is, Lily is supposed to like the 32, 33 degrees. If I had that on there, Celsius we're talking about, if I had her heat at that, Lily would never go up under her heat, ever go up under her heat. I've had to drop and keep Lily's down to the 29, 30, and I will see her go under her heat. Her cool end is about the 26, 27, maybe a little bit warmer up higher in her hammock, so 28, but that is what Lily likes. And Jack was another example. The 32 for him, he did not like it at all. 29 max for Jack. So, and it wasn't that he was always under his heat, because he was not always under his heat, ever. He thermal regulated, but when it was higher, he wouldn't go near his heat. So you kind of learn to understand your snake and what they're telling you as well. It's the same as their environment. You've got to tune yourself into them and what they like, not what you think you would like. And if I see something that my snakes, I guess the word isn't don't like, but I try things rather than hearing they don't need this and they don't need that and they don't climb and they don't whatever. I will put climbing things in there because I think a lot will climb, and Oscar loves to climb. It's not that he doesn't. So, but anyway, the environment that you create for them is important by watching them again. If you have a very shy snake that is hiding all of the time, then put more coverage in there. Make them feel safer. It's not about you being able to see them all the time. It's about them wanting to explore and get out from their hides more. Throw in more coverage. And if that means you have to cover a bit more of the front with things, then that's what you do. So I'm going to leave it there because this is just part 1, guys. And Oscar's heading for the garden and shade I'm gathering too. So you all take care of yourself and your family, your friends and your snakes and all your animals. And I'll be back with part 2. Ciao.